Jaren's Outpost is an action programming game for 2 to 5 players based on the award-winning podcast D&D is for Nerds. It's about planning your perfect day and then throwing it all out the window when opportunities come knocking. Each player will take on a unique character from the podcast to undertake quirky quests like Dress to Impress, Flush the Valuables, or Hungry Hungry Big Ogs around the chaotic town of Jaren's Outpost in order to score the most victory points. On your turn, you will lay out your plans, deciding to move or take action on the 5x5 grid of tiles. But beware, the game state can change quickly, and you might find yourself in sticky situations due to other players' actions revealing first, or because of the unique abilities found on tiles like the Shorefoot School for Wayward Children, the Gnomish Sky Fortress, or Kevin's Finest Coffee, leaving your plans well and truly ruined. But fear not, as there is plenty of chance for you to get your own back. The campaign features a pledge level for every budget and plenty of Kickstarter exclusives. So back Jaren's Outpost on Kickstarter today to fight, smuggle, befriend, and screw over your opponents to become the hero of the worst city in the realm, Jaren's Outpost. Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Baseless Speculation on the pop culture on the research so you don't have to. I am Joel.
I am Jackson.
And I'm Joel.
Now, boys, what do we think is going to happen in Shrek 5?
The years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Shrek,
Man, those years are just coming
They're
thick
coming
and
and
fast.
coming, dude.
My God,
Shrek,
these years.
The goddamn fucking holes. It's Shrek 5 time or Shrek.
He said Shrek the holes.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, no,
Shrek
I
the
got it, I
holes,
got it, I
which
got
is
it, I got it. I'm there. It took me a while to compute.
Yeah, fair enough.
Shrek the fifth.
Shrek 2.
Yeah.
Shrek the third.
Shrek the third. Shrek
Shrek
4, Forever After.
I think it's just called Shrek Forever After.
Go to hell. Shrek 5. And then you got Shrek the holes, and then you get the Shrek
4D.
4D.
I think there's a donkey movie, but a short, not
Yeah,
a long,
yeah.
not long form.
And there's maybe a Halloween special too. Anyway, that's all the Shrek media out there.
Yeah.
Thank you for listing Shreks. I appreciate it. Thank you, boys.
That's what people come to the show for.
So
I love when we list things.
Yeah, me too.
People, characters in Shrek,
Hey.
Shrek,
Donkey, Puss in Boots,
Puss
Fiona.
in Boots.
Farquaad?
Yeah.
Dragon, rest in peace, but I reckon he'll be back.
Yeah.
What?
Go
Dragon
on.
dead?
Dude, big
No.
Farquaad.
Farquaad gets eaten. Okay, so.
I know.
Farquaad
Farquaad got
gets
eaten
eaten by the
No,
dragon.
we said dragon. You said rest in peace. I got scared.
Yeah.
That donkey's beautiful wife had died.
She is beautiful.
Farquaad dies in one, but in
Yeah.
a deleted scene, or the
No, it's in one of
karaoke.
the specials.
It's in the karaoke version. He's dancing in
yeah,
Dragon's
but
stomach.
then he comes back as a ghost in the Halloween special.
God damn it.
And then he gets killed again.
They killed the ghost?
Somehow.
Can they do that?
Yeah, dude.
They're killing ghosts
Yeah, dude. Haven't you ever seen a little tiny movie called Lady Ghostbusters? I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
dude.
they bust some ghosts there.
Yeah.
Killing the ghosts
killing
now?
the ghosts.
Is nothing sacred?
Yeah, dude.
Can
Yeah, dude.
one man not whomst rest in peace?
You just gotta watch a little movie we like to call Lady Ghostbusters. It'll teach you all about it, dude.
Speaking of Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
and I guess, well, and definitely speaking of
I like
Shrek.
when you talk about that and your hand or head is in your hand.
We've combined two franchises
Yeah.
here that and obviously I will be doing my best to sincerely do this episode.
Okay,
Of course.
Of course, dude.
Ghostbusters and Shrek are both things that I watched as a child.
Yeah.
I
and
know.
thought were awesome as a kid. And then Ghostbusters 1 excluded because it's still good and it's funny and they smoke cigarettes and
Yeah.
they're oily. And
Yeah.
then they fuck the rest of the franchise up.
Sure.
And the two most recent movies are so embarrassing.
I like the goo in Ghostbusters too.
Yeah, the goo's pretty good.
It's really good
Ghostbusters
goo.
2 is fine. Lady
Yeah.
Ghostbusters is just as good as second Ghostbusters. The first one is head and shoulders above everything else.
Sure.
Anyway, I rewatched Shrek again in COVID and I was like, these movies stink.
Not a Shrek fan.
No, but I thought that would be.
Years, they don't stop coming.
They keep the start coming, then they don't stop.
I thought that I would not be alone, and I
Yeah.
was like, Because it's just Family Guy.
Yeah, it is.
Shrek is just Family Guy, but looks uglier.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And definitely, and we're getting in our speculations early, but I think when this comes out, people are going to be like, man, it's just pop culture references. That's Shrek.
Yeah, but
that's what Shrek's always been.
But the pop culture now will be like memes.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what the trailer was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone
Like,
will say Shrunk. I'm making a Shrek meme right now.
Shrunk.
Shrunk.
Is it like the Stonks meme, but for Shrek?
Yeah, but
Shrunk.
the Stonks are going down.
Yeah. Okay.
I reckon you're gonna get,
Or it's a straight line and it just says Shrunks.
Oh, that's really good.
like,
And
you're gonna
Shrek's got a little body but a big head.
Yeah. You're gonna get reaction memes.
Yeah.
But like the Wojak stuff. But it's gonna be like Donkey and.
You reckon we're getting
yeah.
Shrek Jacks?
Yeah. We're getting Shrek Jacks.
That's exciting.
And I reckon there'll be Canada isn't for sale somewhere.
Oh,
Someone's wearing that now.
For sure. Mike
But
Myers is Shrek, of
I
course.
think-
There'll be something there that they've got a quick late
Definitely
edition.
we'll get a Trump, right? And he'll be like a frog or something.
President Trump.
You're
Not even trying to hide it.
President Shrimp, and it's a shrimp.
Yeah,
I'm a little shrimp.
So I know, like,
Yes.
going back to the pop culture references and everyone being like, this is so dated and
Yeah.
sucks.
Yes.
Like, references move too fast now.
Yeah.
You can't make a movie that references anything because
Yes.
things
Oh, yeah,
don't stick
absolutely.
around long enough.
Well, not
You've
just
got this.
that, it's animation.
Yeah.
So they've been,
it takes ages.
Yeah.
they've been making this for years.
Absolutely. Well, that's what I was like, man, Shrek Jacks would be awesome, but I don't know if that's too current for them to, like...
So what are we thinking?
yeah, I'm trying to think, like,
Shrek
what's...
splinter plank?
Yeah,
Shrek
like
planking?
what, like 5 to 10
You doing
years
like
ago?
was it the T-bowing or whatever it's called?
What's T-bowing?
T-posing?
No, not T-posing. Something from the NFL. No. What's the American football? NFL?
NFL?
Yeah, NFL.
Something.
T-bowing?
Something. One of the quarterbacks did a thing.
Yeah, didn't he T-pose?
It's a T-pose?
Like the video game thing.
Did he do this?
I thought it was on his something else. Not a T-pose.
You talking about taking a knee? 'Cause
No.
that's a different thing.
I know that's a different
Will
thing.
Shrek take a knee?
No.
Well, Shrek
T-bowing.
will.
T-bowing?
I don't know, dude. I cannot help you.
I cannot help it myself right now.
Fortnite dances will be in Shrek
Yeah.
because Shrek, it will end in a big song. It'll
Yeah.
be like... It'll be
Empire
hot to...
Records,
you know
correct.
what?
Yeah.
It's Hot to Go. They're going to close
Yeah,
with Hot to Go.
absolutely.
Which is too late because, I mean,
Yeah.
look, Chapel Roan probably will still have a pretty big career.
Yeah, but Hot to Go is it's an old
I
song.
freaking knew it was something.
What is it?
Here we go.
T-pose?
T-bowing is a term that means to kneel on one knee and rest one's head on a fist to express gratitude, reverence, or awe. It is
Okay.
often done in public.
Damn. So it is
Turns
kind
out
of
I wasn't taking a knee.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I know, because I was like, in my head, I'm like, it was a knee thing. Am I confusing it with taking a knee? I don't want to right now say that.
Yeah.
But no,
I don't want to
yes.
say taking a knee is a meme. The optics on that aren't great.
Yeah.
Tim
T-bowing.
Tebow and he's or Tim Tebow. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I don't know how you're gonna pronounce his name.
So you reckon Shrek's going to
Could be
T-bow in this movie?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, in his famous T-bowing. There we go.
Okay.
See, I'm not an insane man.
No, wait, Hot
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
I'm with it. I understand the memes.
to... I don't think it's a meme.
I've never heard of T-bow before.
It's a meme.
I believe you. You looked it up.
Crazy.
He's lost his fucking mind.
What the hell?
It's on Know Your Meme. See.
Yeah, but so's like, I reckon if you look up
He
a
wasn't
Sig
even on.
Heil, it'll
He
be
wasn't
on
even.
Know
He
Your
wasn't on the
Memes.
Know Your Meme page.
ESPN.
He just
ESPN.
Google searched it.
ESPN. Yeah,
There he
known
is.
for
Look,
their
guy
memes.
doing it. Guy
It looks
doing
like
it.
he's showing me Abbey Road, dude.
It is Abbey Road. Yeah, it is though. But it's T-Bone on Abbey Road. You see it?
He's lost his mind.
I'm the most sane man.
Alfred has lost his
He's lost his
goddamn
mind. Well,
mind.
I just like to withdraw my claim that it's going to end with Hot to Go because
Yeah.
I remembered the verses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole song is Chapel Roan's like, I've made a song that's going to make you horny, so you fuck me.
yeah. True.
Can't have that in Shrek.
Pink
No.
Pony Club.
That's got a lot of problems in the similar
Yeah,
direction.
but like, what was the last song in Shrek 1? What?
Wasn't it Staying
No,
I Need a Hero, wasn't it?
no, that's Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is I Need a Hero. The
Yeah, they
beautiful
do-
fairy godmother sings it.
Yeah.
Absolute gilf alert, can I say?
And in an American Idol parody.
Yeah.
A movie that you all love ends with an American Idol. It's a scary movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. It's always been a scary movie.
I don't understand.
Could we-
People
could we-
still love Shrek.
I love
we end it with like maybe a LMAO song.
Oh, imagine, dude.
You know what I mean? Red Foo still has publicity despite things that he may or may not have done. Where's Blue Sky's money?
Espresso.
That
I think that no matter how horny the song is, I don't think that
because
excludes
I mean
it.
it's Shrek. It has to be a bit horny.
Yeah, Shrek's kind of
bit horny.
mildly adult in
Although-
a weird way, you know.
No, because Shrek's whole thing was that there'd always be a lot of like asshole stuff.
Sorry, what?
Remind
Me of Shrek's ass play, please.
Father's just gone insane. He's a lunatic.
Isn't
He's
that
remembering
like-
assholes in Shrek. There's no assholes in Shrek.
He's like, he's shreking.
Sorry, I would like to walk
Shrek
back
getting
half.
pegged? Is he getting
Is that what he
shregged?
I would like to.
Is there shregging?
I would like to walk.
Fiona!
I would like to walk back the whole part of asshole.
Yes,
Lots of
yes,
ass
yeah.
stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a lot of fart jokes. Certainly.
Farts, but isn't there like stuff of him like sitting on something a bit like ooh? Because Mike Myers
Probably.
likes to make that noise.
Probably there are those
Ooh,
scenes.
donkey, me asshole.
He's had an asshole again. He's had an
Fix his
asshole.
assholes.
He's doing
The asshole donkey. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll go to the trailer. I just wanted to get it out of the way because people
You're
are
not a
gonna be
Shrek
like,
fan.
"Not a
That's
Shrek
okay.
fan?" So I've no.
What's your DreamWorks? Were you a Mega Mind guy?
Well, no. I much prefer Despicable Me, which is
Despicable
not.
Me. It is.
But yeah, like I
it
don't
is the
know,
superior
my
movie.
nostalgia, and every time I point this out, people have been like, "Oh, that sounds like a thing that you might have," and
Yeah.
I don't. I've been checked.
Sounds like he's got a thing.
he
Sounds
keeps
like
bringing it up.
He
Yeah.
does keep bringing pro of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have that much nostalgia for anything.
Yeah.
Like
me
a lot
neither,
of the
really.
things that,
Yeah.
dude, people are gonna come for you now.
Come for me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you. I remember liking.
Because like I have nostalgia for Star Wars and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but Who Framed Roger Rabbit is an awesome movie that doesn't end in an American Idol.
Yeah.
And but like the other stuff I liked as a kid, like Harry Potter, Shrek,
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
I have-
Oh, me
yeah.
neither.
Delete it.
I have nostalgia for fake things that people don't believe are real, like the floppies.
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time, obviously.
Yeah,
Fake
really.
book. It's an old,
Mumford.
old reference. Mumford?
Yeah. A wonderful film where a man goes to a small town of Mumford and pretends that he's a psychiatrist.
Okay.
Great film.
And the
Great film.
floppies?
Jason Lee's there. No one will believe me. Floppies is about anthropomorphic
Is
dogs.
this a movie or a TV
it's
show?
it's I think it was meant to be a movie. At one point, as an animated thing, and no, it's maybe a TV series, but no one cared enough for this film.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, this animation. So they made it a film. You can watch it all on YouTube, apparently. And I have
Floppies.
Can we just hey,
floppies.
time out. Let's just go over what he just said.
Okay.
He said no one cared enough to make it a movie.
Yeah.
But it's a movie you can watch on YouTube.
Well, no one cared
He-
enough to
he
make it
walked it back.
like a ongoing
like a
series.
theatrical release.
No, he
Well,
got
no, a movie.
no. He said movie at first, and then he walked that back because he meant to say TV series.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Yeah,
what-
it's,
you-
it's
you got-
floppy dogs.
Right.
Floppies?
Floppy dogs.
Floppy
dogs.
dogs.
Yes. It's a 1 hour. It came out in 1986, the year I was born.
Okay.
And I have watched this numerous of times, some of them as an adult.
That's awesome. Was it like one of those, like a movie you had on like VHS?
Must have been.
It's
That's
a
awesome.
Disney movie.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie. Yeah.
That's what they look like.
Yeah. So what they
It
have
has-
is so it's anthropomorphic dogs.
Yeah.
And they're all different colors, like really bright, like one's bright green, one's bright blue, one's bright pink. And they have a crystal that they then would like, it's basically the subtle knife, if you've ever read his Dark Materials. Anyway,
I only
like,
read the first one, yeah.
So it's like they use this little crystal and then they kind of open up a portal into another realm.
Yeah.
And so they were doing portals in '86,
That's
man.
crazy,
And so
dude.
they go through these portals and then they end up in our world and then they're like, where are we? Just pretend we're dogs or whatever. And then they
Okay.
get kidnapped, dog napped, I guess,
Dog-napped.
put into a pound.
That was
And
like
that's
a
their
real,
adventure.
in a lot of movies from like the 80s and 90s, getting dog napped was like a sort of the main threat. A lot
Yeah.
of movies about dogs, like all the Homeward Bounds.
Yeah.
that TV show. Did you ever watch this TV show? Hey, it's TV shows that sound fake hour. I forget what it's called. Maybe Billy the Cat.
Hey, do you ever watch this TV show
I
that sounds...
remembered the name.
Is it called Billy the Cat?
I'm pretty sure, and it was about a little boy that got turned into a cat by a wizard. And then he like hung out with
Cat
real.
with a K? Or
Oh,
C?
I remember Billy the Cat.
I don't remember. It's C or
Yeah,
cat.
no,
Is it-
it's as
as
you
you'd spell
as you would-
cat.
yeah.
Yeah, and he gets zapped by a wizard, and he's trying to find his way back.
2 seasons, buddy.
Bro,
You got 2 seasons.
that show, like, as like a 6-year-old child, gave me an existential crisis. Because I remember at 6 years old being like, that boy has exchanged his adult lifespan for the lifespan of a cat, and he is under the pump because he needs to find the wizard to transform back into a little boy.
I was watching shows that I
It's
think...
really sad, right?
So I just so one of the I guess suggested questions is, does Billy the Cat become a boy again?
Yeah.
In order to keep his family from worrying, the magician also uses his magic to make his cat, Dandelion, assume Billy's own form and live with his family. No matter how much he begged during the series, Billy was never turned
Yeah.
back into the boy
that show
he used
stressed
to
me
be.
the fuck out.
Why'd you
as
keep
a kid,
watching
dude.
then, dude?
Because it was on TV.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And I was 6.
I think, like, the shows I watched as a kid, none of them, like, they're all, like, not really made up stuff.
Transformers and shit.
No, I was watching, like the Hanna-Barbera stuff. So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I watched
Wacky Races.
Wacky Races, love Wacky Races. Love Top Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Top
dude.
Cat. What a top
What a
cat.
top
I watched
cat,
a lot
dude.
of Thunderbirds.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I'm trying to think if there was anything, like, made up.
Do you watch like any like Flintstones, Jetsons?
Yeah, like-
Hanna-Barbera, Scooby-Doo.
Liked all of that stuff. Big
I watched
fan.
Tiny Toons. The
Oh,
Tiny
yeah.
Toons Vacation Adventure, I think, was one that I would watch often and repeatedly
I
to
also
the
watched-
annoyance of my older brothers.
I think
watched a
Tiny
lot of,
Toons
like-
I missed because it was like a cheese TV or a toasted TV sort of thing. That was where you would watch it,
Yeah.
and I never woke up early
You know what
enough.
got me recently?
Yeah.
Samurai Pizza Cats. Because they're coming out with a video game.
Yeah,
Well,
20 years
they look
later.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, surely I can't remember that I'm remembering it all.
Yeah, and then I watched, like, classic kind of animes that
Yeah.
pop around the time, like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Zoids. Really like the first 2 seasons of Zoids.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Beast Wars. I was a Beast Wars kid.
Beast Wars was sick.
Beast Wars was tight.
Beast Wars in my head is animated, but then
No, it's like horrible CGI.
Yeah.
Speaking of horrible CGI, you ever watch a Reboot? Kind of was around the same time.
No,
and it
but I
was
do remember it.
awful.
Yeah, well, really, because there were
Oh,
human characters in
disgusting.
Reboot, right?
Oh, yeah,
Like in Beast
yeah.
Wars, they got away with the fact that they were like robots and sometimes animals, so
Yeah.
it could look a bit gross.
Adventures of Alex Mack.
oh, I loved Alex Mack, dude. She became goo.
Dude,
Water.
shiny goo,
that
man.
was sick.
She became water, and that was awesome. And then, like, round the twist. Come on, surely there was something.
You need some
need
show
something.
that
Yeah.
didn't exist. You
Yeah,
need.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
your Billy the
What about
Cat?
Trapdoor?
Trapdoor?
Yeah, what's Trapdoor? Grogs.
I think I hated Trapdoor.
Yeah.
I think I just genuinely was
It's-
one
it
of
was
those
a
ones where I
stressful show.
hated it.
The song goes really, really,
It
really,
really does. And they're
really hard.
disgusting
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
Don't you open that trapdoor?
Oh, Gogs?
I think
Gogs
Gogs,
is
Gogs
awesome.
rock, dude. Talk about farts. That shit was full of farts.
was Trapdoor the I guess the carer of the guy in it.
Yeah.
It was like a big chicken with an apron type thing, or am I thinking of something else?
He wasn't
or like
a
a chicken lady.
No, the guy. So in Trapdoor, there was the blue guy,
Yeah.
who was like the cook or whatever, and then there was a skeleton head, and then the obviously the famous
yeah.
Trapdoor,
Yeah.
and then there was him upstairs,
Yeah,
which was who he fed or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, great shows.
Yeah, anyway, good show. Shrek, it's awesome now, I've decided.
You've come around.
Yeah, so the trailer we get, if you haven't seen it, it's funny to listen to a podcast. It could go for about an hour
Yeah.
for a
Oh, yeah.
15-second trailer rather than watching the trailer.
Yeah.
Shrek's scrolling through Shrek memes, and then his family look at the memes because he sees one where he's ripped, I think.
Yeah. And
And then
then
everyone's there.
everyone's there. Shrek's daughter says, "Ew," and then Cameron Diaz, Shrek's beautiful wife, says, "Yum yum, that's hot." And then
Love a muscular Shrek.
yeah, exactly. And then they're like Shrek 5, starring Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya. Oh boy,
Damn.
it's a very horny voiceover. for
Yeah,
that.
the
And then-
voiceover guy's real horny
Yeah,
for
he's horned up for Shrek.
And then,
For Zendaya, sorry. She is a Shrek.
Well,
so-
yeah.
Well,
and
Shrek's
then,
the guy. It's ogre.
yeah.
Ogre's the species.
Yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
and then at the end it says coming holidays 2026.
Yeah, so it's a while away.
I was thinking of Count Duckula.
Oh yes, Count Duckula. Yes. What do we think? I mean, the most obvious plot for this movie is that Shrek, because they do this plot a lot in movies, especially kids' movies. Shrek can't connect with his daughter. They have an adventure. They connect, Bada bing, bada boom.
Or Shrek's daughter goes off on her own adventure.
Yeah.
Shrek spends most of the movie being like, me asshole! Because he keeps sitting on the wrong things.
So you're imagining it's like Zendaya's out there having like a Shrek adventure,
Yeah.
and then occasionally
And
we just
then
cut back to Shrek sitting on
Yeah.
sharp rocks.
Yeah, Shrek sitting on like strangely conical objects.
Fiona!
I've been plugged again!
It's going in me asshole! Donkey!
Donkey, get Fiona!
I'm getting fucked in the ass, donkey, by a rock! Can they show
Yeah,
that?
they can do that. Dude,
And
they
then
can do anything. It's yeah.
Yeah, he bends over and it's like, bejeweled.
Like he's got a butt plug in there.
yeah.
Wow, dude.
Wow, this is
This is
impressive.
very intense for a Shrek movie.
Or I reckon they mirror the first Shrek, but
Yeah.
Zendaya's going on that. And
Adventure to
Lorfa,
rescue
she's
some
going to rescue a
lad.
princess.
Yeah.
I guess this is probably a good moment to talk about the fact that the internet's lost their fucking mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there is a theory that because Zendaya's Shrek has blue eyes,
Yeah.
which was the eye
Eye color of one of Shrek's boys, Fergus.
Yeah.
People say Shrek's daughter is trans. That would be awesome. DreamWorks is not doing that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, that'd be
It
fantastic.
would rock, but it's not happening.
This is come on.
I think it's one of those things that actually started as someone like kind of just having fun online, being like, look at this. Like, obviously, we know that DreamWorks just don't care about eye colors enough that whatever.
Yeah.
And then people sort of started running with it.
Yeah.
I'm with you. It would be sick if Shrek's daughter was trans. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, we don't live in that world.
Yeah, we also imagine. I mean, going on the internet and saying I'm angry because Shrek 5,
Yeah.
the fifth entry in a Shrek, the Shrek franchise has gone woke.
Yeah.
Because Shrek's daughter is trans now.
I love the idea of the
Yeah.
kind of person who brings their child to see Shrek. One, that's funny. Because your kid will not respect. Kids don't care about Shrek.
Yeah, they only care about
I don't know what kids want, dude.
kids.
I couldn't tell you.
Kids like movies anymore.
What does a 13-year-old like?
Not Shrek.
Not Shrek.
See, well, I mean, 13-year-olds have holes in their brain now because they can get pornography very easily.
Yeah.
13-year-olds just want to see honkers
Yes,
and
dude.
maybe play GTA 6.
Yeah. Oh,
At
dude.
this
Yeah.
point?
Surely teens want to play GTA 6.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think so.
Only 13-year-olds, though.
Okay.
14 to 15, maybe.
Yeah.
Then there's a gap, and then 18 plus.
I think most gooning has got to be just like on
Gooning
the
and
up and up.
vaping?
Gooning and vaping. You say, hey kid, do you want to come see? Hey, when Daddy was young, I still call myself Daddy. When Daddy was young,
Your son has never respected you.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah,
why
yeah.
try and earn
I
his
say-
respect now?
Yeah.
let's role play it.
Who am I?
You're my child.
Well, okay. Why
Bog.
are you knocking?
Okay.
Because I want to invite you to come see Shrek.
Yeah, okay.
Who am I
hang
in
on.
this?
You're my wife.
Okay, so I'm Bog.
Yeah, hang on. I got to talk to my wife first.
Yep.
Well, Penunia.
Yes, Jackson.
I don't feel like I'm connecting with Bog.
Yeah, I know. He
I
spends
feel
all
like
day.
Bog doesn't respect me.
I know. He keeps spending all day in his room that he keeps referring to as his goon cave.
He just
I don't know what
goons
that
and
is.
vapes. It
I
scares
thought,
me,
I thought
Penunia.
gooning was like. Is that when you're like?
No, it's my darling wife.
Yeah,
it's when
is
you
it when
you
you're like a
masturbate.
henchman?
No, it's when you masturbate. It's like edging. It's
Okay,
new
yeah.
edging. Yeah.
New edging.
You
but
go-
we know edging.
Yeah, but no, but see, it's sort of like you masturbate your dick, or our son's dick, sorry,
Yeah.
until he's like near orgasm and he keeps himself there for hours at a time.
Okay.
And vaping, which he's not allowed to do, but he does anyway. So I'm just gonna. I think
That's
the new
bad.
we
We should do something about it.
Well, he doesn't. I'm trying to discipline him,
Like,
darling, but it's not
this?
working.
I just thought he was like
No,
playing
he's
make believe that
fucked.
he was some sort of like
Bog's
henchman or something to like
No.
like he was a goon or something.
Penunia Bog's
Gooning.
fucked.
Dude.
Bog's completely fucked. But I'm gonna
We
try
need to
and
we need to see someone like a
Penunia,
therapist
before
or
we
something.
take him to
yeah.
for the love of God,
need
before
to
we
look
take him
up
to a
gooning.
therapist, I'm gonna take him to see Shrek 5. Wait there.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, squad. My fuckhole dad's knocking on the door.
Hey there,
What?
champ.
I'm gaming.
Daddy's gonna go see the new Shrek 5. He loved it when he was a kid.
What's a Shrek? You're such a loser, Dad.
No,
you get
God.
no bitches.
I'm married to I'm fucking your mom, actually. So I get,
L plus ratio. Mom's not even
so I
hot.
actually get some bitches, okay? Your mom's a bitch and I get her, so...
Mom, Dad just called you a bitch.
Shut up. What? Penunia, I did it.
I've been looking at gooning, and this is the image that came up.
Oh, no.
Is this what our son is doing?
Yes, he's fucked. Bog, Daddy's gonna go to see Shrek 5. Would you like to come with him?
Hey, squad, I'm back. Sorry about my fuckhole dad. Yeah, he gets no bitches. He's not even Sigma.
And then I go sit in the car, and I don't turn it on, but I just do this.
Bog, are you gooning up there?
Don't come in.
Are you? Is that I'm hearing a vape.
You gotta let him vape. You gotta let him
No,
vape, Penunia.
that's the wind.
Okay, sweetie. Well, dinner will be ready at 6.
You coddle him, Penunia. You coddle Bog. I'm gonna send you away to the army. It's military school for Bog.
Yeah, that's actually awesome. I've dropped so much with the boys that violence at the war doesn't actually affect my brain because I've been radicalized.
And then I go see Shrek 5 alone. And
I'm getting medals of honor.
I'm crying the whole time. What became of my life?
Shrek's beautiful daughter.
I wish Shrek's beautiful daughter and
honey,
beautiful wife were my family.
Yeah. I've been looking into this goon. What if we goon together?
Okay, things to look it up. Gooning with the missus.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I don't care about my annoying son because I'm gooning with my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do people give a shit about Shrek?
I don't know.
I don't, yeah.
Is this movie designed
Like, who's this for? Who's this for?
I
Like, once
will
again, like
okay.
long.
Yeah,
I guess these.
sure.
What do you call it? It's like
I will say
Yeah.
that Shrek 5 would probably, if not, will probably get close, if not, will make $1 billion.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
What I mean
Because
is
Shrek memes are crazy.
Yeah.
So, but they're not. Shrek in memes doesn't go fully out of favor ever. He like
Shrek remains funny.
Yeah.
you know?
yeah.
And Tim and Eric are to blame for that. You know that? Yeah. So during Shrek 3, this is true. So during Shrek 3, this very Trump. This is true. Many
Okay.
such
True.
cases. No. So
Okay.
during Shrek
Yep.
3, Tim and Eric, and they were right, thought it would be really, really funny to do a bunch of unpaid promotion for Shrek 3. So they filmed. They did the first Shrek memes where they did a bunch of fake. Like ads
Yeah.
for Shrek 3 talking about how great it's going to be. And that's kind of like where it started and spiraled off into becoming a sort of
very
Yeah.
good.
cultural, you know.
Tim and Eric made Rango funny for me.
Yeah. How'd they do that?
During the release of, during the press tour for Tim and Eric $1 billion movie,
Yeah.
they kept insisting that they were pissed off with the final product because they've been Rangoed, and that the studio edited and deleted scenes from Rango to help with optics in their movie.
That's
and that
awesome.
it doesn't even make sense because their movie's not animated, but the studio won't budge, and their whole movie's been Rangoed.
God, that rules. Tim and Eric $1 billion movie is so funny because it's did so badly
Yeah.
and they hate it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, Shrek has never lost
yeah.
cultural
Alright.
cachet.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
like, what did the last Shreks do? And also, I'm like, I get that it's
good
like
question.
coming off the back of like these weird sort of like either long awaited or
Yeah.
like gaps in between sequels. But then like Inside Out 2,
Yeah.
that made all the money in the world.
Exactly. I think Shrek 4 was great. I love Shrek
So yeah,
4.
like I don't know if I've seen anything past maybe Shrek 2.
Shrek 3 stinks. Shrek 3 is the worst Shrek.
Yeah, but was it diminishing returns or was it all?
I
just
don't
an
know
up and up?
financially,
Yeah.
but Shrek 4 is like
JD, he's the man in the
Shrek
in the
1
box
made
office.
488 million worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Shrek 2 made $932 million worldwide, and I
Nice.
think at that point in time was the highest grossing animated movie of all
I
time.
reckon.
Damn.
Shrek the Third, $808 million worldwide.
That's crazy.
So it's still doing well. Bit of
Yeah.
a dip, but
Yeah, but like
not-
when you're
not
when you're
much.
dipping it,
Yeah.
you have number one.
Yeah.
You have number one and then number 10. You're not that upset.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, like, it's a bit of a, like
But
a
the
slight
studios
dip.
probably were upset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
of course.
And
They're like,
then
the last
Shrek
one
for-
made 900. Why did
Yeah.
it make
When
over
did
what
we
the
lose
hell?
our
And
Hundo?
disaster struck with Shrek Forever After. It made $752 million worldwide. Why is it taking them
this long to make a Shrek 5.
Mike
Yeah.
Myers?
Well, I think because I remember there was talks
Eddie
of like
Murphy? I don't know.
there was
Maybe
talks of
I
like a
don't remember.
reboot for ages and of like a new cast.
Oh, you know
and-
what? It's because they made Puss in Boots straight after, and that didn't do so well.
Okay.
That made 555 million worldwide.
What about The Last Wish? Because that is a shockingly good film.
And I think did Shock Honor. Didn't do. It did fine. 481 million.
It's like a genuine. Have you seen that?
No, I really should though.
Yeah.
I hear it's great.
Like we watched it in the drive-in.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, as a bit of a, like, whatever.
Whatever you chucking over.
Whatever. Let's go to the drive-in. What's on? Puss in Boots. Who cares? Oh, this is really good.
Yeah, I remember.
Genuinely,
It did. Yeah,
shockingly good.
very. Yeah,
Like real, like, it pulls on like heartstrings. It's like a really good coherent story. You understand what Puss is doing. You're like,
The animation style's cool.
Yeah, it looks great. That's
the
another
villain
thing we
is
should probably.
so good.
The other movie that used the animation style of Puss in Boots: The Last Witch, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem,
Yeah.
made 181 million.
That's so
worldwide.
sad, dude.
That movie's
movie
good,
rocks.
and there would never be a
The
sequel.
dialogue's awesome. It's
Yeah,
like
because it's
like,
teens riffing.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. That's something which, speaking of animation, there's a lot of people shit talking.
Yeah.
The new Shrek 5 animation.
What's the?
Well, they say Shrek looks different, which he does.
Yeah,
Shrek
because 15 years have passed.
15 years have passed. Shrek's old now. And
Shrek, also, Shrek 1 looks like shit.
yeah. And I've seen, and I think there's some legitimacy to this. I'll go out there. I agree with these people. Where they're like, the point of the Shrek style was that it was kind of making fun of like the Disney movies. So they tried to make it realistic-ish. And so it's meant to look ugly. And so
Yeah.
the new one is very stylized. But also, who cares?
Yeah, it's funny because
And
Fiona
also,
and
Shrek's old because he is old now. You know.
his head is a different shape, maybe?
Yeah. There's definitely a change in the animation. Donkey's got a goatee now. You know.
Yeah.
Donkey shouldn't have facial hair.
Well,
Their
he's
whole
old.
face is hair.
He's all hair. So I think whatever. I think if you're going to sacrifice some of that, like the DreamWorks Shrek style, to get that kind of, because it's sort of in the Puss in Boots style of animation now. Whatever. If it looks good, it looks good. Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, someone fixed the Shrek 5 trailer.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
Good on
God.
him.
Shout out to Steve Kong, cousin of Donkey, I'm
I
guessing.
would imagine, dude. I would imagine. Yeah.
Why? What are they? Why? What did they fix?
They probably just made Shrek look more like traditional Shrek, you know?
Well, like,
I think it's
I don't
nice that
know.
everyone's aged up. I think
yeah,
that's
like
great.
looking at the like someone's just on the comparison, whatever, like, very, very quick thing, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't. Who cares? Like,
Yeah,
it's just
whatever.
it's just technology has improved.
yeah,
The
absolutely.
fix he did was make his eyes wider apart, and that's it.
Yeah.
So maybe Steve Kong, actually, you do deserve a shout out because that's a funny thing to do. Be like, I fixed the Shrek 5 trailer, and all you did was move Shrek's
Spread his eyes, yeah.
slightly.
Yes.
I've heard somewhere, I don't know if this is true, but that the reason Shrek doesn't look like the original Shrek is that the files or whatever, or the program they used to make the first Shrek movies, DreamWorks just no longer has access to. You know, shit like that happens where you just lose.
Yeah.
So that they're like, well, whatever, we're starting again. Doesn't matter, whatever. The movie's gonna do well. Don't worry, Shrek heads.
Yeah, because what's the gap been between 4 and
16 years.
Yeah.
So again, probably enough time has passed that
Yeah.
you'll get, I guess what, millennials?
Yeah. You get millennials to go see this
I can't afford a house, but I can afford to go see Shrek 5.
Goddamn Shrek 5, okay?
I can forget about my terrible son Bog.
Yeah.
I can
the
watch,
fuck?
I can watch Shrek 5 and go home and goon with the missus.
Yeah, exactly. That's at least like the silver
Yeah,
silver
my-
lining of my goddamn
Yeah.
life.
My family's getting into fucked up stuff and stealing my thunder. Her mom talking about gooning.
Gooning's cringe now, dude.
Dude, gooning's so cringe.
Yeah.
Anyway, where we dropping?
What happened? I've raised Bog so poorly, dude.
You named him Bog, I
That
reckon,
was a bad
the
start.
moment,
Yeah. Who do we think's going to come back for this movie? Do we think we're going to see all the old faces?
Farquaad
Gingerbread
will be
Man?
the villain of this movie, I reckon.
You reckon? Yeah,
Because
that
I
makes
reckon they're
sense.
going to go full legacy sequel mode.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Do you reckon
how
it's a
how
passing
are they
of the
going to do
torch?
it? Or is it just going to be like, here he is, who cares,
Yeah.
shut up.
They'll just be like, the Halloween one wasn't canon.
Yeah.
Dragon will one day just take a shit and he's he's fine.
Okay. Dragon, what's wrong? And she'll be like,
Oh,
She'll go
Lord
do a-
Farquaad's in my asshole.
she does a big
That's her
dialogue.
first line of
Oh, she
dialogue.
speaks now.
yeah.
She's got a real mouth on her. And then she does horrible diarrhea up against the wall.
Yeah, well,
and
hey,
Farquaad's in it.
you saw Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, that's true. There is a dragon's asshole in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, he puts his hand. You don't see it.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, the Robert Downey Jr. movie.
Doctor Dolittle.
Yeah.
You said dragon?
Yeah. So in Doctor Dolittle, the Robert Downey Jr. classic.
Okay.
He has to go.
I thought we were talking about the Eddie Murphy Doctor Dolittle.
No.
That would
I'm
be
like,
awesome.
I've seen those films. A monkey drink wine. Now there was
Dragon's
a
awesome.
dragon in
Yeah,
there.
it's the end of that movie is that he's got to help a dragon out who's got an impacted colon because they ate so much treasure.
Okay.
Which doesn't really
He
make.
pulls
I guess she
bagpipes out of an
desi-
asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and let me tell you, the expression on that dragon's face when the treasure and bagpipes come out of her asshole is not the expression I would have animated.
And also,
There's way too much pleasure.
Yeah, okay.
It's very
Maybe it'd feel
saucy.
good.
It's very
well,
weird.
yeah, but then she
Like
also
it's
does
like
it.
kind
She's
of like in
she's
that.
almost biting her lip.
Yeah,
It's very
it's
weird.
like when
Also-
you're like I guess the action would be like when you're starting a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Like
She
that
also,
kind of-
so not only is she making that facial
Yeah.
expression, she also does a huge fart while
Yeah.
that happens.
You're telling me that wouldn't feel good if you were that packed up with
I
that
don't think
much
it would
treasure?
make me horny.
You know when you watch a scene in a movie and you're like, this is probably like 1% of people's sexual awakening?
Yeah.
That's what that scene was like.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
That's exciting for whoever that is.
Yeah.
I'd like to see something that's my sexual going to sleep on it. It closes me off sexually.
Oh,
Accidentally
Oh,
jamming
never
your,
again.
jamming your cock in a car door, I reckon would do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I never want to use this.
That's funny. You're on the other side, and I've just like closed the door, and I'm just staring at you. Jackson, what's wrong? I guess I'm never having sex again.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. I think
You
I'm
guys can keep going, but in the course of this episode, which you head to youtube.com, you can watch. I drank 1 liter of water, and boy, do I need to piss.
done. Go piss, dude.
I'm gonna go piss.
Go,
Keep
go
going,
piss.
though.
Yeah, of
Fill
course.
me in.
We'd never stop, dude, just because you're not here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not at the studio-based spectator still.
Yeah, who do we think's going to say fuckwad?
Because I was thinking, like, if it were doing, like, if they give a shit about canon,
Yeah.
who knows if they do? Because it could be Farquaad is, like, possessing somebody.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
his ghost
true,
is back
true.
and now it's whatever. Or
Yeah.
it's, like, maybe it's, like, Farquaad's heir.
You know, I think
If
that's
they've
probably
done
more
that before,
likely.
I don't know.
I
Once
can see
again,
them doing-
I don't know Shrek lore.
Yeah.
I can barely remember them as is.
I've got an encyclopedic knowledge
That does not
of
shock
all
me.
Shrek movies in my head.
Okay.
Well, if they bring, maybe it is more realistic for them to be like it's Farquaad's, maybe they'll bring
they-
back,
Yeah.
what's his name? Prince Handsome?
Mm-hmm.
Prince Charming. Oh, sorry. Maybe it'll be like Prince Charming, who was always like Shrek's foil,
Yeah.
at least from number 2 and 3. And then like maybe Prince Charming's had a handsome son and Zendaya falls in love with him and they do a Romeo and Juliet style movie.
I was going to say, could it be a like a Romeo and Juliet,
Yeah.
but it's got like either like the air of like Prince Charming or like the air of Lord Farquaad or something like that.
Yeah.
where it's like you can't date that boy. He's a charming.
Well, yeah, maybe they do. We kind of talked about this before recording. Shrek 2 is Look Who's Coming to Dinner, where
Guess who's coming
Guess
to
who's
dinner.
coming to dinner. Sorry, I'm
Great
confusing
re-entrance.
that with Look Who's Talking. Yeah, no. So where
Shrek would be the answer in
Shrek
that
is
case,
talking
yeah.
and the donkey. Where
Oh, yeah, actually, well, hey, first movie is mostly about how Donkey doesn't shut the fuck, because Donkey is a normal donkey right at the
yeah,
start of the movie.
he's got a spell on him or something.
Yeah, Donkey's a normal donkey, and then a fairy
Something like
makes
that.
him talk.
Yeah,
You sure about that?
pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he's in a cage at the start.
Yeah, because they're doing the whole like.
Or is he pretending to be a normal
pretending to
donkey?
be because
Yes,
they want.
that's
Yeah,
right.
they're rounding
Oh, that's
up
right.
all the magical
Yeah,
things. And
yeah.
he's just like I'm a normal donkey, and
I'm a
then he
normal
gets the thingy.
Yeah.
and he's like, I can fly now. Eat my whole asshole.
yeah, that's
Does
right.
I can fly
That-
now. I've been the talking donkey this whole time. I'm gonna fly up and shit on
Oh,
you
I'm
all.
gonna diarrhea on all
and then
the
the
fairy
spell
tale
ends. He's
creatures,
like,
yeah.
she.
Yeah,
In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Maybe-
always been a talking donkey.
Yeah.
Classic. Classic donkey.
But yeah, maybe they'll do me that what we're saying where you were going piss mode.
yeah, and this was great, by the way. Thanks for
It's
asking.
fabulous, dude. Is that maybe
Really
they'll-
healthy color.
Oh, good.
Because I've been drinking
You're
heaps of
hydrated.
water.
That's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
good to
makes
hear.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, is that maybe they'll do like a Romeo and Juliet thing where Shrek's daughter falls in love with Prince Charming's son, and they do because, like I was gonna say, it's always had like these overtones of like racism, basically, where Fiona's parents are like, "You can't date an ogre. That's no good," and then Shrek tries to make himself a white guy, and then in the end he's back to Shrek, and they're like, "Oh no, this is who we are." So I wonder if they'll do sort of they'll
Yeah.
try and do like the mid 2000s coming to dinner. Where it was Bernie Mac was the dad.
Yeah, the movie Guess Who.
Maybe the good movie Guess Who, where Shrek's like, you can't be dating a charming. No, you got to date ogres.
Yeah. You gotta keep blood pure.
Maybe not.
I don't think that this movie's going to try and say anything.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's Shrek 5.
Yeah.
And they want to make $1 billion.
Yeah.
They do not need the internet to say it's woke or not woke.
Yeah.
They're gonna just.
They want the Mario Brothers thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're just gonna like thread that needle so it is both woke and not
yes,
woke at the
that's
same
true.
time.
That's true.
Interesting.
Woke and trad.
interesting.
Because the thing about the Shrek movies is that, like, they're like about stuff. You
Yeah.
know?
What's
And they
Shrek
have,
the
like-
Third about?
Well, Shrek the Third stinks. Shrek the Third's so weird, man.
Let's see,
it's
let's
like
see.
half done. Like,
So-
it's bizarre.
So I guess if the right wing media starts going on about that Zendaya's in this and
Yeah.
maybe he's the main character,
Yeah. They say
that
we're-
could be that it's gone woke.
Yeah.
You know, we're following.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Ogre. Disgusting.
You know, we wanted it's a Shrek 5.
Yeah.
It should be,
Should be about Shrek.
It should be about Shrek. We're ruining the sanctimony of Shrek.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
So that
Shrek's
gets
an
like,
institution.
that gets we get the
Yeah.
legs fired up.
Now, how do we make
and then
Shrek
how do you make it
conservative?
conservative? Okay. Well,
Maybe.
Shrek's still a hero.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe they do the
He wants to build a wall around his swamp.
Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp joke. Lock it in, dude.
Oh yeah,
That's the right amount of dated and also
not dated.
that it's perfect for Shrek. Yeah.
And we should lock her up,
Yeah,
is what he'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, if it is Charming's
Why
son.
hasn't Trump put Clinton in jail? He can now.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
I look. It might still happen.
Yeah.
At the time of
They
recording,
can.
Hillary Clinton hasn't been arrested.
Yeah.
The day is young.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know what could happen.
I don't know if I got
Yeah.
tricked by something, but I feel like that Trump recently inferred that groceries will be free now.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
But that's not obviously true.
It's awesome to
Also,
say
that would
groceries will be free at the same time as saying that there's going to be, isn't it like there's going to be a tariff on like internal. Anyway, farmers are about to lose a lot of money. And
It's
even
real
more
cool,
if they
the,
have to sell their groceries
Yep.
for free.
real cool. Like
They'll
I
be
think
making $0.
at time of recording, I
Yeah.
think I was reading this morning. Trump very, very happy and very pleased that he finally got rid of that law that was like, hey, we shouldn't take bribes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wonder why? It seems crazy that was first off. That was a law.
Yeah.
That really, you shouldn't.
Really, yeah.
And real funny that was like that's on the cards to get nixed.
Yeah.
You know, interesting stuff.
Well, and yeah,
no
like,
one cares. No one
cares,
give
I
a
guess.
shit. Okay, that's
people
fine.
are going to be like, why is baseless speculation and once again dipping into American politics? Shut up about politics. Hey, no, first of all. And
Yeah.
second of all, don't worry, it's coming for us too when our conservative fuckwit future prime minister wins
Absolutely.
the election.
I was saying this today. So either I'm really looking forward to like hopefully one of two things.
Yeah.
Is that either Trump declares martial law,
Yeah.
or he starts a trade like he starts implementing tariffs onto Australia
Yeah.
before our election, because I think if he commits if he starts like declaring martial law, hopefully it's Australia will be like, wow, that is a terrible
That's
thing.
too much. Yeah.
Declaring war on
Holy
Europe
shit.
might also stop
Yeah,
that, which
but
is
then-
also
well,
maybe
yes,
on
and
the
then-
cards.
And then so there's a couple of things that might happen because it happened in Canada,
Yeah.
where it looks like the Conservative Party looked like they were definitely on the up and
They
up.
were a shoo-in,
and then out of nowhere, they're like, you're gonna be our next state, and we're going to war with
Yeah.
you.
They're like,
And then suddenly
okay.
everyone's like, oh, hang on a second,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
We'll see.
rally around.
Yeah.
Anthony Albanese, if you're listening, and I know you are,
I know
'cause
you are.
you're currently doing the podcast rounds. I'm going to need you to do a full 180 on your personality and grow a spine.
Yes.
I
Oh,
think that
God,
will really help.
I think the Australian people will really appreciate
we really
that.
like when our leaders have a
Yeah,
spine.
we're really fans of that, you
it's,
know?
if you look at some
It's
of like
rare.
It's
rare.
Yeah. You look at Turnbull once again. You're like, oh, it's great.
Spineless.
It's great that hey, once he left. Oh, look at that! There's his spine.
When he was the
Oh,
guy who
where
could
was
do
that?
something.
Where was that? Where was that? You know, there's the spine. You clearly had the spine.
Yeah.
But let's
Where were you
see.
hiding
But when
it,
you
pal?
when you had the
You could've done
power to
something.
do shit, you seem to have misplaced that spine. of
what
yours.
the hell?
What's up with that?
You're a
What's
guy from
crazy?
Housing Commissions, Anthony Albanese, yet you hate the homeless.
Yeah, what's that about,
and
dude?
Yet
I think it is really funny that baseless speculation. It's just hard to talk about Shrek 5. You
Yeah,
know?
when the world is
when the
on
world's
fire.
about to end, it's
Yeah.
hard to care
Oh,
about
yeah,
Shrek
yeah.
5.
When the world is like, hey, we're going to be entering, potentially like again, you're
Oh, yeah,
gambling with World War III. No, you are. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's crazy to think if World War III was to kind of like happen, it's just like, it's crazy to imagine
That we're going to be enlisted.
Yeah.
Who's on which block, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Who's in which, like the axis of evil?
Yeah.
Who's on that side right now? We got Russia.
Yeah.
And then
who else?
Russia, Israel,
Yeah.
America,
North
awesome.
Korea.
North Korea.
North Korea, what a
Interesting
group,
there,
dude.
interesting there, interesting.
Hey, don't worry though, because I reckon Germany, by trying really hard to not be the bad guys again,
Yeah.
will fuck this up like they have been recently,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "We're with America,
No, that's another thing as well. It's wonderful.
they're
how,
with Israel."
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
then it's just like how the party that got elected, and
Yeah.
Trump's like, hell yeah, like conservative thing, but that party hates Trump.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh, absolutely.
It's wonderful to witness. It's
Yeah,
wonderful
dude.
to be part of life.
It'd be really, I think, people would be sad if they no longer got baseless speculation because we were on the front line.
Well, yeah, I mean, here's my base prediction. Oh, baseless speculation. My swing for the fence for Shrek 5.
Yeah.
We will be in the trenches when this comes out.
yeah,
Baseless
yeah.
speculation will have taken up arms because our government said so.
As a bit of a last, my swing for the fence, as a last ditch, just like a little bit of bit of joy that the producers of Shrek are like, I understand that movies no longer exist.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna try and beam the unfinished version of Shrek to everyone's phone. That if you can watch it, great.
In the trenches,
you
you'll be
can watch
watching it
this.
Pre-rendered animations.
Yeah, I'm lining up.
silently, just there in your bunker, being
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I've been
hey.
conscripted. I'm in line to get the Neuralink, the chip that makes me kill myself.
That's a bad,
And I get
I
Shrek
don't want
5
to tell
on my
Elon
phone.
Musk how to do his job, but that's not what I do with soldiers.
Yeah. Look,
Maybe it'll work.
what's that? Is that? Hang on a second. So this chip that I've made, and I'm just shoving into monkeys' brains,
Making them kill
that I'm
themselves.
saying
Kill
is doing
themselves?
really good,
Yeah.
and that is actually killing monkeys.
Yeah.
And you got a department over there that is maybe going to investigate me.
Yeah.
Maybe what happens instead? What if? Hey,
Yeah.
as a crazy idea, and this is not a there's no vested interest here.
Yeah.
There's no corruption.
Yeah.
What if we just shut that down because
Yeah,
I
exactly.
say so?
Yeah, exactly.
that's
I think
fine.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, cool.
I like
cool.
the idea of us at the army base and you come into the mess hall and you're like, "Where's Dusha?" And I'm like, "Oh, he got enlisted to the Elon Musk's death squad." And we're like, "Oh, that's so sad."
Yeah, they made him
he's got
strong
the-
by giving him a
got the
neurotrain.
chip.
Oh, the
Yeah,
chip
he's
that
gonna
makes you
kill
kill
himself.
himself. Yeah.
That's
It's a real bummer, dude.
sucks. Yeah, he's got a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, before
where he's like the Ubermensch.
Yeah, but then the consequence.
I have no thoughts anymore.
No,
Nice, dude.
only monkey thoughts.
Something went really wrong with the chip.
I'm an ape now and I will kill myself.
Yeah.
Turns out what they were doing was just the Neuralink was actually to get the personalities
Of the chimps.
a chimp.
Yeah.
So that when it was implemented into humans, it would override. And chimps love warfare.
And, was that
yeah.
the reason all the chimps were killing themselves?
Yeah, because they couldn't get their hands on a gun.
Yeah.
And they really wanted to.
I'm well standing in
Chimps
line for
for
Gruel 2.
Yeah. For our Mr. Feastables.
Yeah, planes are falling out of the
Feastables and
sky.
lunchlings, yeah.
Not shot, just
just
incompetently
going.
made.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Yeah.
the future is awesome.
Hey, remember when we did a podcast?
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you'll be like, "Stop bringing it up."
Do you remember all those leaked footages of all the Neuralink with their dying grass the monkeys would write in their own blood? Why no tank?
Remember? Boop, 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 Professor X?
Oh yeah.
Jackson, I will shoot you with my gun.
Yeah,
I'm going to American sniper you.
Boop, boop, boop. Remember?
Yeah.
I remember.
That was funny.
It was good. I wonder what Thor would do in this situation.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if Asgard was a real
Probably
place that
something
could
really
take me
funny, I
away,
reckon. Remember when Dusha was my son, Bog?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That was a
now
funny
he's
riff.
dead in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's got that,
That
ape
sucks.
chip and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Do you reckon Trump will try and shut down Hollywood?
Maybe.
Maybe. Wouldn't shock me.
Who knows, dude?
Well, the recession starts pretty much today, as time of recording, because
yeah.
the tariffs have just come in.
Yeah.
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 I wonder
Once
what
again, how long until we get martial law?
Yeah.
Will
no, wait,
will
no,
this
I
be like a
Yeah.
base swing for the fences World War III?
Yeah.
Is it less country v country this time and more a global civil war.
Oh yeah.
Potentially.
Could be.
It could, because again, America ain't unified.
No.
Like, it is very much divided. And again, they kind of want, in a weird way, they kind of want that. 'Cause
Well, yeah.
the idea is, it's like tank the economy, all that kind of stuff, so that the oligarchs can come in and just, for cents of the dollar kind of stuff, buy a bunch
Absolutely.
of capital and resources. And so then it's just kind of they're hoping for the upswing and later on, hence, I guess, the downfall of Russia, right?
Yeah,
Soviet
yeah.
Russia, where it was the same thing happened, right? And so I guess they're hoping for that upswing later on, later down the track. But, however, I don't know. You've got a population that has access to a lot of arms. I don't know. It just feels that you're doing, I guess, tanking the economy and doing all that kind of stuff to kind of enrich in all your friends and the rich again. But you're doing it to a population that may fight back pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you end up, he's gone so hard so fast that maybe America's just in an abusive relationship now.
Yeah,
The people that hate him, because I guess also he is just a man, and we've seen that's
You can kill Matt.
Exactly. You can get a power up, and you can just take that. You can just do a couple things.
But
Absolutely.
if because he's made so many big sweeping claims and then just done them.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's made himself seem bigger than he is. Again, he is just a man.
Again, and an old man.
Yeah.
Well, it's that kind of what's the argument? It's the debate technique. It's like the Gish Gallop or something like that.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah, I
I'm
know
going
what
to
you
just
mean.
basically spew a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And you're so
Frazzled
taken
by
aback
it,
by
yeah.
the first little bit of bullshit that you're hang on a second, and you start arguing about that little bit of bullshit.
Instead of
but
the-
then there's 10 more
Yeah,
bullshits
yeah.
that come your way. And so I think it's that's what's happening, but to a larger scale
Yeah.
of just we're dismantling everything you know and love, which is it's crazy to me that it's happening this way because I'm the Conservatives own all branches.
Yeah.
They could have through legislation done all this without too much pushback because they own everything.
It's just
But
crazy how
it's just-
easy it is to dismantle a country that has existed for
And pretty quickly,
multiple hundred years.
I'm gonna a couple of swings to the fences on new legislations or things that are gonna happen in the next 12 months. I think banks are gonna become illegal for some reason.
Yeah, nice.
well, it's already kind of been we should go for the crypto.
Yeah, true. Banks becoming illegal is kind of a sure bet.
Yeah, banks will become illegal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
What else could he do?
Yeah. It's kind of hard because the things that are ridiculous he's doing.
Yeah.
You know?
I still.
I reckon he's gonna invent-
martial law. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
there's gonna
three
be-
terms.
Oh yeah.
3 terms.
It's
Lot.
crazy.
That's a
Have you
lot.
seen Civil War, the A24?
No.
Alex Garland.
Yeah. So they never really mention what sort of happened in
Yeah.
that whole
Yeah.
thing.
Well, they
'cause they very much kept it very
Kept
vague
it
and tense.
close to the chest, yeah.
The one thing they do mention is that one of the reasons that it all felt to shit is when President Offerman, he went for a third
term, yeah.
He didn't step down and was I'm doing a third term.
Yeah.
And that was a thing that was no, we're all going.
Yeah. Well,
I guess. So it's very interesting.
I think it's one of the most prescient
that,
films of our time.
but then it's sure, that in that fictional film, that
Yeah.
was the thing that caused the Civil War, or was one of the things. And that was one of the big things that they mentioned. I am curious if it will even
I don't
matter.
think so. I don't think
I think it's just it's been floated enough that people have been worn down enough to be well, why shouldn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't get, because it's unfair when you think about it. Most presidents get when they get 2 terms, because the thing is,
They
it
get
was
to do
2
it
terms, it was
consecutively.
consecutive terms, so 8 years. He didn't get that. It's unfair. And President Garfield, he should have gotten that second term. But you're right. Yeah, we should change that to amend that to be you can't run. Again, if you have 2 consecutive,
Yeah, of course.
makes sense.
I don't think it'll lead to a civil war.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So-
I think it's
But it's fucked.
it's just fucked.
It's just fucked. It's just so fucked.
It's just
I'm getting
sort of
on
no
board
rules.
a SpaceX rocket knowing that I'm about to plummet into the earth.
They did heaps of stuff to you.
Yeah, dude.
Did you speak up when they recruited me? Did you
they
show
asked
them a
for
bit of guff and they were
volunteers?
we are fucking this man's life.
We're going to try and race to see what kills him first. Yeah. Not Trump. Elon heard some of the things I claimed about his horrible robot penis.
Yeah. And he was like, "That's it.
Disgusting.
We're killing this man."
Yeah. Well, Shrek 5.
Yeah, right.
Zendaya.
I guess.
Who was Zendaya in that movie once? Michi?
Zendaya is
She was Michi. Yeah.
There'll be a reference to that.
Yes. Okay.
I reckon there also might be Zendaya because they're leaning so heavily on Zendaya's casting, which seems weird to me because she is a big name.
Yeah, but she's not like crazy.
It's not
it's actually like when I saw
I'm pretty
Zendaya
sure she's
was in this.
Sing 1 and 2.
Yeah,
so
she's one of those actors now that's it. You know how there's some actors that are just in movies?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you're like, oh yeah, they're in movies. That's Zendaya. She's in a movie, I'm not shocked because she's in movies. Mm-hmm. You know, so yeah, I don't know why they're like, what the hell, Zendaya? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. But presumably there will be Spider-Man references.
Yep.
There will be Dune references in this movie.
Yeah.
There'll probably be a Mad Max reference, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
They're timeless.
Yeah.
It'll be like something about, riding the worm, whatever it is. You know, that'll be
Link's
like there.
lip sync battle reference because that was when Tom Holland sung Umbrella. That was against Zendaya.
What about this? Putting this out there.
Remember that? You know that video?
No, I'm thinking how they would incorporate like the umbrella Ella.
I think they'll just do
that.
Yeah, they'll just do it. My swing for the fence is Tom Holland will be in this movie for a cameo.
Oh yeah. Tom Holland cameo for like Prince Charming's son, Boy Charming.
I don't even know if he'll be that much of a cast member. I can just imagine for a scene where they do the umbrella thing. Yeah. It is Tom Holland.
Or maybe Zendaya Ogre's ex.
Yeah.
But like an ex that Shrek didn't know about.
Yeah,
one that to like really be quite like
Did they redo the opening of Shrek 1 where like Shrek's getting ready and it's a disgusting day with Fiona?
No, I don't think so.
They're going to do it with Zendaya.
You reckon? Well, that's what question I was going to ask. Do you
Like,
think Zendaya will be disgusting in this movie? You reckon?
Yeah, and for that 1%, it's going to be awesome.
That's very funny that we were talking about this in Hancock.
Yeah.
To be like, let
women be
Zendaya
dirtbags,
be gross.
dude.
And
no, because they
all
definitely
that.
make
true with Zendaya as
Yeah.
well.
they definitely make Fiona gross at points in it.
I don't think she ever farts.
Definitely burps, right?
Yeah,
She might burp, but I don't think she ever farts, and I don't think she's ever. Oh, maybe she does actually. Maybe there's a scene where they're like at
Yes,
the
aren't
fun
they-
together and they both fart in the water.
Fiona fart in Shrek.
In Shrek.
All Fiona fart
Fart.
scenes compilation is definitely going to come up for you.
Surely.
Did you mean
Uploaded
Fiona?
by Joel
Yes.
Boucher.
Princess Fiona farts in the musical Shrek the Musical.
Yeah, but does she fart in Shrek? In my
I have
head,
the scene-
Sutton Foster, who played Fiona in the musical, said that Fiona enjoys farting and burping.
That's awesome.
that rocks.
She farts, because
Enjoy farting and burping. I mean, like, it's a thing you can enjoy.
Enjoys farting and burping.
That's interesting.
You can't
That's
even
interesting.
enjoy farting.
On our Shrek, every time Fiona burps or farts,
There you go.
let me have a quick
You
squeeze
knew
of
it
what
was
this
real.
is.
You knew it was real.
Yeah, it's a compilation.
Told you. I know the fucking internet.
That's
and then
awesome.
first comment with 12 upvotes.
Yeah.
Is this a fetish thing?
No,
of course
dude,
it
it's
is.
not.
Dude,
It's
it's just funny.
It's just funny. Farts are funny,
Exactly. Let's just. Oh, there she goes doing a burp. Oh, there she farts in a bath.
Yeah.
Oh, Shrek also farts.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
gonna
scene you were
burp.
remembering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, this is really good.
Yep. She burps at a snake.
Why? Why people like?
Okay.
Charlie's Angels came out at roughly the same time as Shrek.
Sure.
If you're gonna get sexually awoken by something, why pick Shrek? Charlie's Angels is right there. Cameron Diaz. She's in both.
Well, because like
It's not a choice. I know.
Well, not just that, but you're more inclined to go see Shrek.
Yeah.
Because you understand, like, because especially when you going from like child to teen,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, well, I
know
I
cartoon.
like
Yeah.
cartoon. Cartoon is good. I'm not gonna see, like, I don't want to see Charlie's Angels because like I'm boy and
It's
that
for
girl
girls.
and that for girl. No, thank you.
Any boy that made that decision, I reckon
Idiot.
3 years
Fool.
later would have been like, I am the stupidest
Oh,
child.
100%.
I could have convinced my parents to take me to the horniest movie
I know.
ever made.
But also,
instead
if you're
of
in
being
the
sexually awakened by like
Shrek farting.
like sexy wibbeted latex. Now
Yeah.
I'm jerking off to like dragon porn.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But also, you got to think you're on the cusp
Yeah.
of your sexual awakening. Charlie's Angels might be intimidating.
That's true.
Because you're like,
I might cum my pants in the
you're
movies.
like, I'm having these feelings. I don't know what the fuck they are. I'm scared of them. You go see Shrek. Those feelings need a channel. Fiona farts. you're fucked. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, maybe Zendaya will fart in the movie.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be an actual fart from Zendaya.
Yeah.
Her character will fart.
Not going to get her in the recording booth?
I think that if...
All right, Zendaya, let's just have fun. Just get in there, just improvise.
Just have a bit of fun with
Just
it.
have a
Let
bit of
her
fun.
rip.
Let her rip.
Oh, if you could just move the mic just down a bit.
Perfect. Yeah, just
Perfect.
no script. We're gonna go off script for this one. Just feel it out.
Just do what you want. There's some beans in the corner if you
exactly.
want.
If a female celebrity was captured farting for real, it would...
Yeah.
The internet would become...
Surely.
Don't worry, we're going to sell the pop filter at an auction to help fund this film.
Because streamers and stuff would have absolutely done it.
Yeah.
But like...
Do you think what celebrities have been caught farting? Surely some.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, well, famously.
Yeah, but like... yeah, but like... I'm trying to think, because there's Zendaya. I'm trying to think of who else is in that like age bracket.
Yeah.
Because like I could imagine someone like Jennifer Lawrence doing it, but she's older now.
Yeah.
I say older now. I think she's my age.
Yeah. But I know what you mean. She's not. Do you think that Zendaya is of like the same level as Cameron Diaz was for Shrek 1? Like in terms of like celebrity status and like quote unquote sex symbol, you know, like that kind of.
I don't know. It's a star power is very different.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Because again, we don't really have like, you know, like you looked at it how it was like, was it Paul Newman, Robert Redford, and then that kind of went to then the the next generation kind of stuff, and it was like, oh yeah, we got Tom. I was going to say Tom Clooney.
No,
that's not his name.
George
Clooney.
Yeah.
George Clooney and Brad Pitt. But then there wasn't a next jump. Or was there one to be like, oh, we're trying to do like Leo.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know who kind of
you know, people say
was
the death of the
one-to-one.
movie star and stuff. But I think also, you know, in Shrek 1, Fiona farts in the bath.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was 1% of the population that were like, I can't wait to go home and jack my dick or pussy off.
Yes.
But we didn't know about those people because nobody
That's
was,
true.
we were extremely not online.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
people
yeah.
existed in secret.
Exactly.
Now, when Zendaya farts, that's all that will be on Twitter.
Well, that's the thing, right? Again, it's like... you
And
know,
monkeys killing themselves and Elon Musk reposting it being like, this is what I was good actually.
And I was scrolling through
interesting.
it being like, what am I doing to myself?
Well, again, you have that, right? Of like, yes, Fiona doing a fart in a bath and everyone being like, how funny.
That's funny.
And then you kind of flash forward to, say, Zootopia, where we have very sexy lion men dancing in hot pants and everyone being like, come on.
Yeah, like,
you know what you're doing. And they're like, no.
What?
So,
What do you mean?
I think Cameron Diaz had more hits. Zendaya's a hard one because Euphoria is massive.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is obviously enormous, but she's not the main character.
Yeah.
But she is in it, but also people aren't like, I love Spider-Man because of Zendaya.
Well, and I think a weird thing about...
She's in June,
Yeah.
but June's weird.
A weird thing
Sure
about Cameron
is.
Diaz as well is that,
Because
correct me
Cameron
if I'm
Diaz
wrong,
had fucking, there's something about Mary.
yeah, she was in funny, sexy films. So, like, when Cameron
The
Diaz...
Mask, where her entire character is she's so hot that the mask
Brother, the
can't
Mask
stop coming in his pants.
sucks so much.
Is it? Do you think that it's awesome that he goes from incel Stanley Ipkiss to sexual predator the Mask?
It's
There's no
crazy.
in between.
It's like a movie that it makes... I can't even begin. I watched that movie and I was stomping around my house for the rest of the day.
It literally plays like an incel fantasy.
It's such a bad movie. It's also just a bad movie. Like
Yeah.
nothing follows
Yeah,
on
but
logically from anything else.
but he says smoking.
He does his
Yeah.
smoking.
And he does
his
the
smoking.
maraca dancey thing.
Yeah.
Remember the maraca dance?
It goes for like 1 million years.
Yeah.
I'm 40 now. But anyway, Cameron Diaz was in funny, sexy movies, and Zendaya isn't. And obviously, I saw there was an interesting thing on Twitter recently that this reminds me of, where somebody was like, why do so many men have foot fetishes and like dirty underwear fetishes, but you don't hear it as much for women? And then one of the explanations was, well, because, you know, in society, we have this idea of women as these like perfect, clean, you know, separate in a glass case kind of objects. So when there's something quote unquote disgusting about them, it's like, oh, she's
Taboo.
She's got dirty socks. Oh my God. Women are meant to be clean, but with a fella, it's like, yeah, they're all disgusting. The guy's
always
socks is
burping
just
and
like
farting,
normal or whatever. But anyway, but Cameron Diaz had already kind of broken the seal by being in like a movie like something about Mary.
Yeah.
But she got cum in her hair.
She got cum in her hair. We're like, oh, that's funny. But Zendaya hasn't had that movie.
No.
So I think her farting in the bath is
yeah.
different to Cameron Diaz farting in the bath. I think it'll make people hornier.
Yeah,
I guess
because
is my point.
Zendaya was Lola Bunny as well in Space Jam: A New Legacy.
That's true.
Didn't like and Zendaya did the tennis
Challenges.
3-way.
Yeah, but it's like
there's
a
no
serious
sex.
horny movie.
There's also no sex in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just sexual tension.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's not been in like a funny, flirty. Anyway, I think that
Okay.
I think the sane society has changed so much that when Zendaya farts in the bath,
That's different.
It's gonna
different.
break
it's
the
hit
internet.
different, dude. It's gonna hit powerful different.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any other podcast out there that can have like a 10-minute conversation about the sort of fascist uprising of the world and then somehow transition into when Zendaya fought in the bath, it hit different?
The Weekly Planet wishes.
The Weekly Planet wishes it was us, dude.
James
They've seen our numbers.
Yeah.
They're fine.
I'm sure
they're
they're
pretty
very happy with it.
They're like, you know what? I reckon we made the right choice.
Yeah, I reckon the total whiplash
Yeah.
that baseless speculation berates their audience with.
I'm fairly sure both of them own houses.
Yeah, must be nice.
Must be nice. How rat infested is their backyard?
Yeah.
I would probably say I can't speak on behalf of Mason,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure James has a rat-free backyard.
Yeah, must be. That's nice. That's lucky.
How many dog attacks on their street have they witnessed?
Again,
Oh, yeah, can't speak to Mason. We
Yeah.
don't know.
James has an old man that lives near him that he hates.
Yeah, yeah.
But the old man
The
isn't
old man's sort of the victim.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did James's his house get attacked by a crazy neighbor with a pickaxe?
Yeah,
No.
I don't think so.
Again, don't know enough about Mason's
It could have
house.
happened to Mason.
It could
We
have
haven't
happened to
spoken to
Mason's
him.
house.
Okay. And what's their pig fat situation?
I
Minimal.
believe minimal.
Minimal
yeah.
to no pig fat,
Yeah.
I believe. So yeah, it must be. But we know
Must
that
be us.
the baseless speculation fan base would kill for us. In an all-out war between the
No. They would kill us.
Yeah.
They would kill
no.
us.
We say
The
attack,
Weekly Planet.
and they turn
They
on
would.
us.
They would kill
like
for
badly
them.
trained lions.
Yeah.
We've given them the chip where they're like, yeah. Kill baseless speculation. No, kill 4. Kill 4. Oh shit.
Ah! And the Weekly Planet fan base just stands there staring. And he's like, I didn't even want to go to war.
Yeah.
Why did they do
Yeah.
this?
Anyway, James, what have you been reading?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Shrek 5, can't wait. Added it to my watch list on Letterboxd.
Nice.
So I get alerted when it's in the cinemas.
That's exciting.
Which
Yeah.
I believe will be Christmas Day 2026. And, yep. Good
I hope
stuff.
I have another sexual awakening from this movie.
You reckon?
Like I do it again. That'd be cool.
What was your first one?
I don't know. I think I was born like this.
Oh, dude. The doctor should have put you back in.
They should have put me down.
Yeah,
Have we got any emails?
Oh, yeah. In our bsboyspod@gmail.com inbox.
Yeah.
A couple of emails.
Send us emails. Would you kill for us or would you kill us?
Yeah. We would like to know.
Yeah.
This one is from Derek.
Okay.
Hi, BS Boys.
From the TV show?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
he drive the bus?
I can only assume
One has to
yes,
imagine, yeah.
given what they say next, because we had some like last episode. There was
Yeah.
a bit of discussion about how people what they might have thought about a Hancock rap,
Of course.
And so I guess Derek from the TV show.
Yeah.
I like the Hancock rap from your Hancock.
you.
That is
episode.
classic Derek.
That's classic.
I think
Derek.
it was a genius decision to
think so
never
too.
stop trying to end every sentence with Hancock. Is this the first time Will Smith would say a naughty word in his rap? Thank you, Derek.
Oh,
I
parents
think,
don't understand.
Has
Jim West has
Willard
brought it-
Smith the third or whatever
Yeah.
ever said?
Has he
any
ever done a
naughty word?
cuss?
Cock isn't a cuss, and saying you're gonna jam your cock in the car door, Hancock, or whatever we said.
Yeah.
That's
You
just
know what's
awesome.
really annoying?
Yeah.
How often that piece of media that we produce
Yeah.
for some reason has been stuck in my head
Yeah,
ever
'cause it's
since that
catchy.
episode.
Hancock. I'm
there
on
we
a
go.
slam cock in the Hancock. And a Hancock in the car door.
I don't-
Damn cock.
It's crazy that when we were
Yeah.
improvising
Damn
it,
cock! It's just like that. Damn
Damn
cock! It
cock.
just keeps going
I'm on a
over and
slam cock.
over and over in my head,
Yeah.
like when you misremember a lyric and you can only say one sentence.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just been happening.
not
for the
misremembering,
last-
when Jackson gets a song stuck in his head, he's
yeah.
just
I
like,
get one line stuck in my head and I repeat it till everyone wants to kill me.
Yeah. So that has been in my head. Just
Damn
damn cock.
cock.
Once again,
Yeah.
got my cock stuck in the
car,
damn
the van cock. Did we ever do that?
No.
Damn cock. Got my dick stuck in the van cock. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital.
Cock. I don't think Will Smith has ever said cock. Well, I mean, I've only looked at 3 song lyrics, and I'm scrolling really fast.
That's great. I can imagine he's kind of squeaky clean.
Yeah.
So
That's sort of.
He says bomb in one of the songs. I just can't remember which one.
Wow.
It's
Most
Wild
notably,
Wild
he didn't
West,
say
isn't it?
asshole.
No,
yeah.
he said bum.
Did he say bum hole?
No, he didn't say bunghole either.
Bung hole's good, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is from George.
Okay.
Hello, boys. I just wanted to say how much you guys mean to me, how the podcast helps me get through the
This
horror
guy
of
will
everyday
kill for
life,
us and not kill
etc.,
us.
etc., etc.
Oh, you're not going to like this episode.
But more
then.
importantly, quite frequently, I have found myself listening to you in the bath, which begs the question, how do you guys feel about the idea of someone listening to your sweet voices in a nice, hot bath?
Bathless speculation. Oh, that's us because we don't have a bath.
Yeah.
I love having baths. I'm
Yeah?
a big bath guy.
Yeah, because you like being wet.
Yeah, dude.
Man.
Having a bath's lovely.
You famously used to shower wrong because you just like the sensation of water on your belly.
yeah. But no, I love being in the bath. I get in the bath. I bring that little Google Home in there, set her up, lie in the
hey.
bath. I say, "Hey Google, play music," and she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'll kill you," but I'm so wet that I can't get out of the bath.
So your Google Home's always sitting there, never playing music.
Well,
'cause
it is, but
can't-
it's playing like the wrong song, and I'm just yelling at her. And the people upstairs are like, "Is he yelling at his wife? What's happening?" No, I'm yelling at Google because
Yeah.
she won't play the song
Tell
I
you what,
want.
man. We have a bathtub, and very rare we would have a bath because
Yeah.
it's a hassle, right?
Yeah,
you got to
sure.
fill it up.
I do
you got to wait.
appreciate
blah, blah,
that.
blah,
Yeah.
blah. And so it's like one of those things where it's a bit of a chore. So you're like, I just don't. I love a bath, but I'm never having a bath.
Sure.
So I'm always having a shower. These days, with baby picking him up and everything, and he's only getting heavier.
Yeah.
The desire to have a bath has never been so strong, but the time to have a
Yes,
bath has
that's
never
true.
been so
It's
little.
kind of the worst place you could be bath-wise.
The sad thing about listening to baseless speculation in the bath is inevitably you're going to knock your phone in the bath, electrocute yourself and die, and people are going to think you killed yourself because the last thing you were listening to was
Was
baseless
baseless
speculation.
That is sad.
And people are going to come for us, and they'll be like, you should have known. This was neglect on your behalf.
yeah.
This is a strange thing to notice about you, JD, but I think you do have a fear of electronics falling in water to electrocute you. Because this isn't the first time you were afraid of microphones falling in our pool
pool.
episodes.
Oh, yeah, I was
when we
telling
did.
you.
Yeah. But that's
You
again,
baby.
it's that's not how it would work, right? Because there's not enough. And I'm just
yeah.
wondering because how often do you hear about someone dying from electronic falling in a body of water these
Yeah.
days?
Oh, it doesn't
It
happen.
used to be very common in
That is
comedies
true.
and those
That's
kind of
true,
things.
yeah.
Remember black books
What
a
women
moment
want,
there
it
where he was
famously makes
That's
Mel
make-
Gibson
Yeah.
think what women want.
getting a toaster and putting it into the bathtub and whatever. Does that happen?
No, it doesn't. You can't
will
do it
that
anymore.
No,
happen
because it
anymore?
short circuits, right?
Yeah.
That's we have the what do they call the surge protectors and stuff.
surge protectors, of course. But if your house didn't have that, or would a Google Home dropping that into the bathtub?
I don't think
just don't think it'd be
it's gonna
enough.
help.
A phone also
Same.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Toasters, because old toasters use a lot of power.
Yeah.
Because
They're
getting
gonna heat up
something
the
hot.
element and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So there's not many. Hairdryer, I think, is the other one.
Yeah, because I guess it gets hot.
Same thing, I think.
Same thing, yeah. Requires a lot of electricity.
But yeah, most of the other, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm not actually scared of
Oh, I
dying.
know.
No,
I'm
but
I'm
it's
something
come
I've
up a
noticed.
lot.
And I'm like, yeah, but then
I just think
I'm
it's funny
curious.
for someone to die like that.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of course. I mean,
I
there,
agree.
but it's that kind of thing about quicksand.
Yeah.
I used to have a fear of quicksand, and I remember reading about how weirdly for some people it became their sexual awakening.
Yeah, brother.
But yeah,
Because you're getting sucked, a full body suck off.
Full body suck-off's pretty sweet.
but quicksand is something that doesn't really happen.
No.
First off, it doesn't happen like we think it does
Yeah,
in TV.
You mean Atreyu wouldn't have died in real life?
Well, he was
Well,
in
he
a
was in
bog.
a bog. Very different.
Bogs are
dude.
real.
Bogs will fuck your shit right.
Bogs are
Bogs-
dangerous.
bogs
dude.
are
Dude,
real
don't
and
get
they
caught in
will
the bog.
find you.
Yeah, man. But quicksand and
Well,
in
because quicksand, I
cartoons
mean,
or
like
whatever.
the there are things that do what quicksand does, but it's not like in the desert. It's like at the beach. There's
Whirlpools, bogs.
No, but there's a thing where it's like
sinkholes.
yes, well, sinkholes
Sinkholes,
are real. Yeah,
I'm trying to think of the last time there was quicksand in a film, and I want to say maybe the live action Dora the Explorer.
Dora and the Lost.
City
Kingdom?
Might have been Dora and the Lost.
But I guess just it because it's still I would be excited to see quicksand, like somebody gets stuck in quicksand in a movie.
Yeah.
Not in a sexual way.
Sounds sexual. I reckon it probably happens in Jumanji.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, in Jumanji it happens, and it's cool because you see his legs. I think. Because he's doing it through like the top floor of a house.
Which Jumanji you talking?
Jumanji 1.
I'm not talking Jumanji 1.
You're talking more recent Jumanjis.
Yeah.
Well, I think the same things that happens with Dora Explorer. He they go through the quicksand, but he like goes through and he comes out the other side, so you see his legs.
Which is cool, but also just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because the sand would just fall.
Nah, dude, quicksand's door.
Quicksand's
the only way to
different.
get into your house, it's Minecraft style.
Awesome, dude.
Secret entrance to your home.
Yeah.
No amount of secret entrances keep me out of someone's house.
You
in
will
Minecraft.
blow it up.
I will harm that residence.
You will make it not fun.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Oh, you built a fancy house where
Yeah.
you stand on the doormat and the door opens? No, you stand on the doormat and everything explodes and you die.
Minecraft movie coming out this year.
Either this year or next year.
Excited for it as Minecraft players. I've never played it before, but
Even as someone who hasn't
excited.
played Minecraft in a long time, it just looks so bad. And I love that anytime they have like hey, here's what this enemy looks like in the new Minecraft movie, it's always the most horrible thing you've ever seen in your life. One thing that I have seen that I do think is cool, and I think it will be the only part of the movie I like, is when a villager gets hit by a car. Have you seen that scene?
No.
There's a villager from Minecraft in real life, and
Gets
then
hit by a
Jennifer
car.
Coolidge hits it with her car.
That is awesome.
And then I think they fall in love. I don't
The
care about
villager and Jennifer
Yeah,
Coolidge?
I think that's the plan.
what does the villager look like? Does it look like the
Looks like the
from
villages
Minecraft.
from Minecraft.
so like
but
very
3D and kind of gross.
like Robloxy?
Yeah, with a
in
big
real
nose.
life.
Yeah. And Jennifer Coolidge
And
hits it
don't
with
they
the car
go-
and is like, oh, you know.
Yeah, don't villagers make weird noises?
Yeah,
don't they
Mr.
go,
Bean style.
Yeah, they do this.
And that's all they say.
Yeah.
Makes me want a hot dog. Can you do a Jennifer Coolidge impression? Makes me want a hot dog.
That's not Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes, it is.
That's
Makes you want a hot dog.
Makes me want a hot dog.
Once
That's
again,
Jennifer
so many of your
Coolidge.
Oh, wait, no, that is
impressions go
Jennifer Coolidge,
Jimmy
sorry.
Stewart.
They really go Jimmy Stewart. It's like
Yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
all impressions and
I was thinking when you were saying when you were saying Jennifer
4th of
Coolidge,
July.
I was
Yeah.
processing Jennifer Connelly.
I see. No, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
Makes me want a hot dog.
MILF, the MILF.
I like doing
mean
your
milk, dude.
impression of like makes me want a hot
Makes
dog.
me want a hot. It's kind of Bane.
Makes me want a hot dog.
Reminds me of the 4th of July, Batman. Makes me want a hot dog.
Makes me want a hot dog.
Makes me want a hot
Perhaps
dog.
one
It's
is
kind of a
what
weird
a hot
tribute
dog.
to Bane.
Perhaps one is wondering when I would get my hot dog.
When Gotham's in ashes, then you have my permission to die.
You see, Batman, you trained the dog, but I was born.
I was born.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman.
Timid Bane's fun.
Timid Bane.
Out of the hole, Batman. Oh, you climbed out of the hole.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you go very much like, oh, Batman, oh, Batman, you were training the doctors, Batman.
You have my permission to die.
I don't know.
Gorsh.
I don't know what it is, but I think Mickey Mouse would be a cunt in real life.
Yeah, I see that. No, I definitely see that.
I don't know if it's like because he sucks in Kingdom Hearts, maybe.
I think he's just got like a kind of like, I think he'd like be one of those guys that you talk to and he's like very nice to you, but you know he thinks he's better than
Yeah.
you. And like somehow just bleeds into the way
Yeah.
he kind of holds himself.
Anyway, got any more emails or is that it?
All right. Yes, we have one from Eddie.
Yeah,
At what point do you think Storm from the X-Men is going to fix climate change, or does she just not want to? Honestly, it's more of a plumbing question, but I can't find an email for that, and with good reason.
Yeah.
Just pretend it's for the MCU or something. It's
Okay.
basically BS.
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
the show,
pretty much.
Eddie.
Thanks, Eddie.
Good.
That's
So
not how
we've dipped
Storm's-
into fascism, the rise of fascism, and we've forgotten the other existential crisis hitting our
yeah.
Earth.
And it be hitting, dude.
Climate change.
Yeah.
Well, in an interesting kind of, I guess, if going from the comics. So this was during the Phoenix 5 storyline. Where they really tried hard to make like everyone hate Cyclops in that, which they just kind of fucked it.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Phoenix 5, because the Phoenix Force came in and went to fight different mutants, went to like Colossus,
I remember this.
Magneto,
Yeah.
Namor, Cyclops, and Emma Frost. But then there was like a flash forward, and Wolverine then was like working for the Avengers, and the Avengers were like, we got to just stop the X-Men, or we got to stop the Phoenix 5. But then it kind of flashed the Phoenix 5. They were like, yeah, we're fixing shit. Iceman was fixing shit. Oh, everyone was doing really
Nice.
well.
Yeah.
And it wasn't only until like I think they decided to like take on one of the others that like then the Phoenix 5, then the Force goes to the four of them, and keeps kind of getting reduced and kind of makes them more insane. But at one shining moment.
They were fixing the world?
They were fixing the world because, like, the insanity that the Phoenix Force does to people was kept in check because it was split over 5 different people. And, like, for this one shining moment, you're like, I don't know what you're doing, writers, but you're making me like this.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's funny.
Storm's not going to do shit.
Yeah, she's too busy fighting Magneto or whatever.
Is climate change real in the MCU?
I think that, I don't know, I think there's, well, again...
They keep voting conservative.
That's true.
But the thing is, so much shit is happening in the MCU.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like half the world got blipped.
Yeah.
That would...
Oh, yeah, that would have fixed climate change.
Yeah.
Because again, when COVID happened and everyone was like locked
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
for a bit,
The
Earth
world
was
started
healing.
There were deers in town and stuff.
And then we're like,
yeah.
wow.
Wales
let's go
didn't,
back.
Didn't Wales? Oh, no, that was 9/11.
Yeah,
That's
Wales
awesome.
love 9/11.
Do you know about this?
Yeah.
Listeners, if you're unaware of this, Wales love 9/11 because they hate planes.
Yeah.
So when all flights were grounded, Wales started singing again.
Yeah.
9/11 was their favorite day.
Yeah, they
dude.
had no idea
It's crazy
why.
to think when 9/11 stopped, that was their 9/11.
Yeah. 9/12 was whale 9/11.
Yeah.
But also, like, so yeah, the blip was probably good for climate change, but like the amount of like super weapons and stuff, like, does Iron Man offset his carbon footprint?
I think that is a
Yeah,
thing.
Is it?
It wouldn't shock me if there was a throwaway line with
Yeah.
like Tony Stark just referencing like, oh yeah, we fixed that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
true.
moving on now.
Don't worry about it.
Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because his generator thing is like recharging. or
Oh,
whatever.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's
Tony
true.
Stark was meant to be Elon Musk at first, and that's funny.
That is funny, dude. And Elon Musk's in the second one.
The best Iron Man.
I've
film,
really
I can
liked
only
the
assume.
re-edit where somebody's like has him come by and says pedophile says what, and Elon Musk goes what, because that's what he says. That's funny. That should be the cut that they for DVD releases in the future. Yeah,
If
I
only.
don't. It's hard to tell what real world problems exist in the MCU.
Yeah, it's hard to real problems, and then also just like the fact that like in comics with like all these different mutants can do so many different things, and
Yeah.
then also science powered people can also
Yeah.
do all these
And also,
weird
like,
things.
would the ability to affect the weather fix climate change,
she's
or would
a-
it just
Change it.
like, well, like it's like so say.
Or she'd be making it worse because she's making storms all
Yeah.
the time.
But also,
Well,
like, so,
with-
like, yeah, okay, say
Yeah.
Australia experiences more and more heat waves and drought because of climate change.
Yep.
And Storm comes in and she makes it rain and stops the drought. That's not actually stopped climate change.
No.
That's just like, well, it's good for us.
yeah.
Well, I think
a
Our
lot of
farmers
work.
are wet, and that's good. Not too wet, though.
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I think from memory, I mean, there has been a storyline like this,
Mm-hmm.
with it becomes either Storm like first using her powers or understanding this, or whatever. It's like maybe it's like, oh yeah, sure, you make it rain over here, but then you're taking that rain that was going to go over here to there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So-
weather is a pretty intricate system that you
Yeah.
don't want to mess with, you know.
And
So,
so,
Plus, also, like, at some point in the MCU, they're probably going to blow up the moon.
yeah,
so-
exactly.
One
Clim-
can only hope.
I would not be my existential crisis in the MCU would not be climate change.
No,
It would be like
and it's weird though.
When am I
'cause-
going to be
Thanos.
gone again?
Yeah. Because I think, in the MCU, it wouldn't be climate change because it would be like, well, we have geniuses with all the money in the
Yeah.
world that, well, he tried to put a shell around us.
Yeah.
So I know, like, I think I'd have this weird thing to be like, look, they'll fix something.
Yeah.
Sure, it's going to suck. And so I'm just not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about, like, I don't want
Professor
to get...
Hulk is going to fix climate change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get blipped to nothing anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I am not saving. I am living in the moment.
Yes, dude,
Yeah.
I have zero savings in the MCU.
Dude.
I'm probably dead, let's be honest.
Yeah.
The
Fell
moment...
off a tree.
Yeah.
Killed by Doctor Strange on accident.
Yeah, the moment either I
He
got
opened
blipped.
the portal and it
It went
happened
through me.
Oh,
And he
dude!
came out and it was kind of like my legs were his legs for a bit.
Yeah.
And then he saw my torso and head and was like, oh, fuck. And Mordo was like, oh, fuck. And they stopped
Yeah.
fighting for a bit.
He just like appears and he's like got your legs, but then he's like, "What happened?" And then like they just explode because his legs were in your legs. It's like, oh,
That's
Mordo's-
all right.
Looks
Mordo's like,
behind
call
him.
an ambulance. Doctor Strange is like, why? This
Call the
motherfucker is
morgue.
dead.
Yeah, call the morgue and give me a shovel.
Yeah, well, they're burying him. They're not even telling my family.
No, that's not. But
Well, that's probably for their reputation.
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. But yeah, the moment either I got blipped and then came back, or the moment that I saw any one of my friends get blipped and then also come back, I was like,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
cares? I couldn't control this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm whatever. I'm
It's all
like
out
any
of your
little,
hands at this
little
point.
moment of joy I'm
Yeah.
spending my money on.
Absolutely.
If,
Yeah.
if I have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What jobs exist?
Yeah. Going to the movies to watch Shrek 5 in the MCU.
That's the greatest
Shrek
job there
5.
is.
Exactly.
Well, if you want to send us an email, you can hit us up at bsboyspod@gmail.com.
Sure can.
And we'll read them out.
Yeah.
Keep
Sure
them coming. We like emails.
Thick and fast.
Keep them coming.
And I guess also on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been Jackson.
I've also been Joel.
This has been another episode of Baseless Speculation, and we've been the BS Boys. Did you say you've also been Jackson?
I hope so. My brain is gone.
I registered that really late, and I don't know if I just misheard.
I don't know.
I didn't register
Dude.
it. I didn't register either of your sign-outs, so I couldn't speak to it either.
I spoke it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you're back
can't
on the
tell.
tape. I hope you
You
said
know
it.
better than we do, listeners.
Because my brain faded there from not as in like I didn't.
Look, if I said I've been Jackson, that wouldn't have been the first time.
Yeah, dude.
You said also, and my brain heard it really late. I'm pretty sure you said Jackson.
We'll find
We'll
out.
I'm
find out,
Jackson.
dude.
I'm also Jackson, and I'm Joel.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway,
Interesting.
see you at the movies.
Bye.
Yeah, movies are back.
Movies are back.
Shrek's
Yeah.
farting again.
Shrek's
Get your dicks
fiving again.
ready.
Yeah, get them dicks out. Shrek is farting.
Thank God, dude.
Bye.
See ya.